Hello, this is Justin from Backyard Monkey, and this is Ask a Big Island Pro. Our first question submitted is, if a tree is touching the power line, who do I call? Helco or a professional? And how will I know which? The two differences of wires are the wire that is coming from the pole to your house and the wire that is coming from pole to pole. The distribution line running from pole to pole is Helco's responsibility to maintain, and the wire coming from the pole to your house is most of the time homeowner's responsibility. If you see a tree leaning over or coming over to the wires and it's kind of close to the wires and starting to spark, I would advise you guys to call Helco. They'll send over a technician to assess the situation and go forward from there. If there are any trees that are coming to your power line or coming over too close to your line or your pole, I would advise for you to call a professional and have them assess your situation and make sure to never touch or trim a tree when it's close to the wires. Second question is, if a tree is hanging over on your property, who is responsible for cutting it down? If a tree is encroaching over onto your property from your neighbor's property, your neighbor is responsible for any services. We could either trim or remove part of the tree that is encroaching onto your property or up to your perimeter. Third question, how will I know if I need to prune, top, or remove my tree? Let's start with the removal. If any tree is too big that is really close to your property, that means roots will be growing under your slab or under your post and pier. So you'd want to try to remove that tree. The best time to prune a tree or a fruiting or flowering tree is after flowering season. For topping a tree, we don't advise topping a tree, really not as much, because first of all, it takes out the integrity of the tree and it makes it more weak. Last question, what is the best tree to plant for shade that doesn't drop a ton of rubbish leaves? Putting a monkey pod, a koa tree, even ohia trees, even fruiting and flowering trees would be great, as long as the diameter of the full growth of the tree is far enough from your house. Bonus tip for you, when you call a professional, make sure they're licensed. You can verify that by asking them for their pocket ID. This is Justin from Backyard Monkey, and this is Ask a Big Island Pro.